You're tuned into Capital Jazz TV. I'm your host, Jodine Dorsey, and this is the 25th anniversary of the Cap Jazz Fest. Celebrating with us today is Mr. Anthony Hamilton. How you doing, Anthony?
I'm good. Good to see you again.
It's so good to see you. Let me tell you about how you just killed and destroyed and just like dropped your mic on the stage.
Well, thank you. The people come out to see a show, and that's what we came to give them.
I love it, though. I mean, your show brings that performance. Everyone's in uniform. You got a dance routine. Y'all playing. Y'all having fun with the audience. It's a real good show.
It's about good energy. It's transferring good energy and what we feel as a team, as a family, and letting the people feel that, and pairing that with the good song. You know, that's what it's about.
Yeah. Talking about shows, I know you're on tour. How's that been going for you lately?
Good. A lot of long rides on this one. We just came in from Mississippi. We was down in Tunica, Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
Took us about 15. It was supposed to have been 15 hours. I think it took about maybe 7.
You guys are driving everywhere?
But we came, tour bus. Yeah, so we did that. We've been having a lot of long 20-hour rides, 15.
What do you do during downtime? What do you do for 20 hours on a bus?
When the air conditioner working, I lay down. But when the air out, I raise hell. Can I say hell on here? We can edit that out.
Nah, you can say hell over here. Okay. You can say hell.
Yeah, I rest a lot. Keep my voice healthy. We crack a few jokes. Listen to some music, you know. People send me music. That's a good time to catch up on, you know.
Yeah, talking about new music. Who are you listening to now?
Oh man, I was on that Kendrick Lamar really hard.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
DNA?
Yeah.
That's my joint.
That whole album is incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and who else am I listening to right now?
I saw you in a picture with Bilal.
Yeah, Bilal, he's working on something new as well.
Yeah. John Mayer?
John Mayer, his new one, I've been checking that out. And some local cat.
Okay.
Yeah, some local. You got Eddie Kane, you got the Hamiltons.
Yeah. And they're coming out with a project, the Hamiltons?
Yes. We're trying to bring Carolina somewhere to go to do music.
Okay. And Carolina's been buzzing. North Carolina, you guys have been buzzing and booming now. And now that you got the festivals are coming up there.
They better ask me.
What?
No, just kidding. Yeah,
I ain't gonna put nobody out there.
No, we're trying to grow the city. There's a lot of great musicians who from there.
Yeah.
KC, Jodeci, a little bit of everybody. And South Carolina, you have Darius Rucker. A few greats.
Yeah. How's people expect when you're at the level of an Anthony Hamilton, people expect you to be in New York or LA, like that's what they expect. But you decided to stay in North Carolina. How's that impacted you as a creator?
Well, when I got my first record deal, I did go up to New York. I left, it was back in 93. I left in like 90, 91 and got my first record deal at Uptown, toured with Jodeci. And when the record deal, the one that finally worked for me.
Which was like 10 years later?
10 years later. My kids were growing and they was about to be teenagers, so 3 months on, 3 months off wasn't good enough. I wanted to sit there and look at them in the face. So I went back home and found me some yards, some grass in the house.
Nice.
I've been there ever since.
Has it limited you at all, do you think, creatively?
If I wasn't successful, it probably would have. But thank God the album came out and the people gravitated toward it. So
true. And the new album.
Luxury.
And the new album is called
What I'm Feeling. Yeah.
Singles out right now, Amen.
Well, actually, What I'm Feeling is the
new single that's out.
Yeah.
How's that been received so far?
Going good, with the Hamiltons featuring them and just bring back that old school feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's comfortable listening to it.
Okay, it's good. It's good music. We love it. We love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so outside of new music, outside of touring, what's next for Anthony?
Wow, working on a hat line. In talks now.
Okay, is this a reflection of the new hat line? Because you don't see the court, you don't see the feathers. Right.
I will start off probably with something a little simpler.
Okay.
And then branch out once you get their attention.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll wear these.
Okay.
And see if they ask for them, then we'll create it.
Where can we get information about this hat line?
Well, it'll be up. I'm finishing the paperwork with San Diego Hats and
nice.
Just trying to branch out. I want to score more movies, be in more movies,
Nice.
write movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely want to do that.
Okay.
Cooking. I'm doing some stuff with Chef. Some prepared meals.
Yeah, I had no idea you were Chef Boyardee until
I have
the
some
other
stuff
week.
that I can do good. Some stuff I need to learn, but
We talking Southern cooking? We talking Southern cooking?
there's some Southern comfort and there's some, some yeah.
Okay, a little salt. He might be the new Salt Bae. Watch out, ladies.
I don't like a lot of salt, but I like it to taste good.
All right now. Before we end, I do have to ask you because you wrote a very interesting article in The Root that got a little backlash, and you were pretty much talking about being fed up with the landscape of where we are, political landscape of where we are in the nation, and injustice and the unrest. Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about your feeling around what's going on right now.
I mean, I'm a part of it. I'm a part of the side that gets mistreated. I'm an African American man. I'm a father of 6 boys. So I have to make sure that, if I have a voice and I have a place to put it, to say something, if I have a feeling, speak on it. And I have to teach them to voice their opinion and don't just let stuff ride. I don't know. I can just sit back and just be like, well, it's not directly hitting me, but it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. People that look like me, that are related to me. Right. And then this is a part of my brother's a cop. Thank God he's a good cop.
Oh.
Well, he just retired from being a detective. But you have both sides, so you understand that part of it. But the good cops, get a bad name, and so, but it's people higher up. Yeah. When you're not being paid, they don't pay the cops enough to really care about nothing. And then they don't do any background check and psychological. They don't analyze them or
no evaluations in place, nothing standardized either.
Nothing. You just, if you're not used to being around people of color, you won't know how to react.
Absolutely.
So I think it's misplaced.
You have 6 boys.
Yeah.
What do you tell your 6 boys?
I tell them to love themselves enough to know that they're worthy of anything, standing beside anybody, and you can do anything. My older boys, I tell them, get home safe. Get home safe. At the end of the day, you don't have to use your ego to prove your manhood. You have to have balance. Yeah.
All right. Well, Anthony, I am excited about your next journey, your next chapter.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Chef Boyardee video clips.
No, Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, if they pay me, I'll do something with them.
And we're looking forward to some movie writing coming from, some screenwriting coming from you. I'm looking forward to this.
We have some great characters on the bus. We do some webisodes. Everyday Levan, he records us. And the Hamiltons, and we got Eddie Kane, who's Ned, Boss Baby, who's so we got all these characters online, man, and you guys can check them out just to kind of see just the personality.
How do we keep in contact with Anthony Hamilton?
Oh man, I'm on Twitter, Hamilton Anthony on Twitter, Anthony Hamilton Official on Instagram, and Anthony Hamilton
Music, I think.
Music on
Facebook.
Okay, good, because I think he changed it up.
Anthony Hamilton Music on Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm mostly I like Instagram a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love pictures, and it's easy. Facebook can get a little overwhelming, so sometimes I get a little help. Yeah. And Twitter's good. I like Twitter. Yeah. I'm not on Snapchat.
I'm not either. I'm not there.
It might get a little too crazy for me.
Right. I'm not there. If I need something, I throw an IG story up, and I don't know if that's helping me or not, but I'm just not there.
You don't have to be on all of it, I don't think.
I don't think so.
You got to have some downtime.
I think I'm good. Yeah, I feel you on that. Well, Anthony, thank you for coming to Capitol Jazz and celebrating with us for 25 years.
Thank you.
It's so good to see you here, and so good to have you our people experiencing you on the stage.
For the hip hop heads out there, you can check me out on the new Rick Ross, Lamborghini Doors, and for my alternative people, you can check me out on the new Gorillaz album.
Yes.
A song called Carnival.
Yes.
Check it out. Thank you in advance.
Thank you. Thank you. And this is Anthony Hamilton and Jodine Dorsey on Capitol Jazz TV.
Come on.